friends lose a child.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that is really concerning for me, because up until something bad happens, or, you know, like a school shooting, or, you know, something bad happens, we just get so desensitized to actually understanding what is going on and paying attention to.
Well, and I think it can be very, very, and easy is not the right word, but easy to, oh, well, not my child. Okay. Or they're okay. Or they didn't mean it when they said that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whether it's the threats, you know, of, you know, because we can be such a glib society about saying, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. And it is a problem. And it's something that we say, it's kind of an expression. It doesn't mean that I'm going to harm you or things like that, right? But we, again, like you said, that desensitized. Mm-hmm. We've become desensitized to certain things or whatever. And how do you look at a kid who is feeling that way about themselves? And when do you know, okay, this is just I'm feeling sad. My child is upset about this one thing. We're going to get through it and they're going to be fine, versus an actual problem. And I need to get them help and support. And unfortunately, a lot of times, like you said, sometimes you don't know the difference until it's too late, right? And until something has happened, whether they've been successful or not, you know, with an attempt. So how do we call attention to getting kids the mental health support that they need, right? And, you know, before it's too late, you know.
Exactly.
And not glossing over it and not being ashamed. I think we're getting a little bit better in that area of not being ashamed when our kids need therapy or when we need therapy. And I think that's huge, because I think that washing over it or trying to present as this, again, Instagram reel of a family or a life can really get us into trouble, because we wash over all of the struggles, you know, and we think that that's how we have to be. And so we don't actively pursue fixing the problems, you know, in our own families and in our own selves. Yeah, I think that's huge.
Until they become a problem, or
right.
You notice something.
Well, until it becomes a big, 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 big deal.